Well, we're here at the old Great Western Show here in California. It's a little bit overcast today, but I understand it's going to burn off. And just before we go in, we happen to run into a German private here.
Ja, guten Morgen.
Good morning to you.
Mein Name ist Hans.
Hans, yeah. And are you a collector?
I am.
Yeah, what's your specialty?
American Civil War.
What are you doing in a German uniform?
Because this is the only place I can wear it.
You know, you're right. That's true, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty nice outfit. Did you get this tailored for you, or because you're not a small man?
Yeah, the uniform's a reproduction made for me.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
From one of the companies online.
Oh, really?
Huh?
Yeah. So you can come here, you can wear it, you can enjoy it, and
Exactly. It's the only safe place to wear it, particularly here in California.
Yeah, it's one of those states, I know.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to talk to you, Hans, and I hope you have a good time at the show, and I hope you'll find some Civil War things too. It's a good chance of it, I think.
Good.
Yeah.
Vielen Dank.
Yes, sir. Vielen Dank to you. Thank you very much. We're scurrying through the aisles here at the Pomona show, and we've come across a rather interesting box here. For those of you that may be into German weaponry, this is what is known as a Panzerfaust, and these were actually a very cheaply made weapon that would take out a tank, and a lot of times they were even used by Hitler Youth kids in Berlin at the end of the war. And you can see that the box is very well marked and so forth, and when you open it up, even in the lid here, it has the Panzerfaust information. And then what did we have in the middle? There were probably several of these Panzerfausts in this box, but here's one, and you can see it's a very, very simple operation that launch this grenade device at the end, and powerful enough to take out a tank. Really something. You don't see this kind of stuff every day, so I thought it would be fun to show you. I know I like it. All right, here we are with, you guys probably remember Mike Cherry. We ran into him a couple of years ago. We're not sure whether he's totally straight, but we like him anyhow.
Tom is responsible for my ongoing poverty. You know, I'm retired, I'm living on a low fixed income, and it's on account of him.
Yeah, what are you down to, about 10,000 a month now, something like that, Mike? You know, this guy used to be a wallpaper hanger. Didn't you do Oprah's house?
I did Oprah's house.
And it burnt down, didn't it?
No, it didn't burn down.
You probably did it, didn't you? Just so you get in there and redo it again.
She's a wonderful woman. I got her into edged weapons of the Third Reich.
Oh, she'll be happy to hear that. Yeah, Mike, that's good, yeah. What is this silly thing? Do you have any idea? You know what this is?
This appears to be a crash hound motorcycle.
Yeah,
and you know that.
Very good. I would just want to see whether you knew or not.
I don't know whether this is the first one or the second one.
Oh, you got to clean your glasses. That's what the problem is.
This is a beauty.
I think it's the first type. No, you'll mess my hair up. This is a nice one, though, collectors. I mean, in spite of what Mike's talking about, he don't know, but it does have a first style eagle. And the leather is really, really good on it. I mean, this is what you want to see when you're buying one of these. And it still has the leather shield on the reverse, too. See, the leather's still good and crisp. The helmet's a little crushed inward. It has to be set on a mannequin for a while to get it out again so that it'll fit Mike's head. See, he's considering buying this. It'll get you a good wallpaper job the next time you're looking, you know.
Tom, do you still have that RLB dagger that you offered me in 1984? It was $525.
Was it that expensive?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you still have it because you never paid me.
I love you, Tom.
I love you too, Mike, but don't tell anybody, will you? We've had a relationship secretly for a long time here. Isn't this something, collectors? I mean, it's neat to see, isn't it? I'm sorry we have to bring Mike into the picture here, but you know how it is. He's camera shy.
Yeah, I really am.
Notice that. So we're having a good time here. We always have a good time out here in California because the weather is nice. You got terrific people like Mike Cherry here.
And he goes to Vegas after the show.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Everybody's going to say, you better not go before you pay me.
Right.
Well, collectors, earlier today I was walking through the aisles and I found what literally is a rare bird, as the expression goes. This is a bronze 24-inch railway eagle, and the German railway system had a very special high-end train that they called the Rheingold. And the Rheingold had a gold eagle on it, and that's where this one comes from. It weighs a ton, and you notice it has very nice detail and smooth surfaces to the upper portions of the bird, and it's well marked on the back with the maker mark Alpic. It has one of the old bolts that's still on it, and the holes at the top have been threaded where it was originally bolted to one of the Rheingold trains. A very, very rare thing. It weighs a ton, literally. It's only the second bronze eagle that I've ever found, so it's kind of a great thing, and I'm looking forward to putting it on our website when we get home. And then while I'm at it, I just was walking down the aisle, and the man here that had a really nice SS wool armband. There are no holes in this armband, and what's interesting too, it still has the original thread where it was tacked onto a tunic, and also it has the original paper issue tag is also inside of it. And when you're looking at something like this, what you want to kind of look at, the white field on these is normally always a lined satin. If you look closely, you can see the lines in there. And then the swastika is also lined satin and is separately sewn to the field. But what else you'll normally see too is if you just look real closely, you can notice that the field itself is just slightly oval, just the tiniest bit oval, not completely round. I don't know whether you can see that on the camera or not, but it's always a good thing to see on an SS armband. This is really a good one in top condition. And if you're collecting armbands, this is the kind of piece that you want to save for a lifetime. We're over here at John Pearson's table, and my friend Larry here is an old ex-policeman.
CHP.
CHP, there you go.
I like that X part.
Yeah, like the X, yeah. Well, you got a pension, see, I don't. That's a good part,
Yeah, we're all having fun at the show because Tom Wittmann showed up to bless our table.
That's right, you got it. Anyhow, we stopped at John's, and he's got an interesting pair of Army hangers, and if you look closely, you'll note that the hardware is all gilt on these, and it's got wear in just the right places. If you're ever going to buy a set of General's hangers like this, you know, you want to see wear spots, just in like, see how the original finish shows on the corners of the slides and on the ends of this. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that you really can't fake. It can't fake it. This is really, these hangers they're still stiff.
Yeah, they're gorgeous set.
Yeah, they really are.
They belong in Tom Wittmann's sales list.
I think you're right too, John.
Yeah.
I think you're right. What's that hunting cutlass you got there?
That's
can I look at that too?
That's a Clement & Young.
I love Clement & Young.
They have a different, unique etch, and they have a narrower blade. The blade is not as wide.
That is true. It's funny with Clement & Young too. They do a vertical etch rather than the horizontal.
Yeah, everything's going across the blade.
It's all going the different way. And they also really made good, high quality stuff. You know, they used a trademark. A lot of people, they'll call me and say, I got a dagger, it's got a shield on it with a Z in the middle of it. Do you know what that is? Well, that's Clement and Young's trademark. And whenever you see it, you're usually going to look at something that's quality. I mean, look at the condition of that blade. What are you asking on this piece, John?
$15.50.
$15.50. What would it take to buy it?
The best I'd do is 14.
So if I buy this and the hangers would be 19, is that it?
Yep.
What do you think, collectors? Sounds all right to me. You think it's all right, Larry?
It sounds good on my side.
He's not selling me a fake, is he? No. Don't think so.
I never knew him to have a fake on this table.
No, I never did either. John's the best. He's probably the smartest guy in this hobby.
That's why my table is next to his.
Yeah,
I get all
That's
the
why you're
information.
there.
Yeah, he's next to me for that reason.
Free advice, right?
But if I don't get it from Tom Wittmann, I get it from John Pearson.
There you go. You can't go wrong. Maybe with Wittmann, but not with Pearson.
It's a nice piece, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's lovely. The hunting insignia is a little smaller
They
on
have
this than.
a lot of makers use a larger one,
That is true, yeah.
and some makers, like these
Yeah.
guys, may sometimes have a small, sometimes
Yeah.
a large.
Yeah, Clement and Young, there's always something different about it.
Well, the big ball on top too.
Yeah,
I
this is true.
I don't think anybody
Yeah,
else
look
uses
at
that.
the size of that.
And
Usually
there's
it's a much
there's no
smaller.
hole through it. Like
Right.
Icorn had a smaller ball with a hole,
Yeah,
but these guys put a great big ball.
and it's interesting too. It looks like the tang is peened through it.
You know, I don't
so
know.
it won't come apart either. That's good too because everything's not all loose like
Yeah.
it is when the ones that take down. So everybody's got to look.
You know what you use to tighten them up when they're loose?
What's that?
Dental floss. You wrap it right through here between the clamshell and the crossguard,
Yeah, that'll make a nice little.
and nobody can see it once
yeah.
it's in there. It's
Yeah.
like
It's like a shim.
It's like filament for fishing.
Yeah,
lures.
I hear you.
But it's a good place. You wrap it right there, right between the two.
Yeah, it's a good
That's a good,
idea.
honest piece.
All right, I'm going to get my checkbook out.
No cash for you.
He
Huh?
always says that. You got
No.
any cash, Wittmann? I always say no, I don't, John.
Cash.
No cash. No cash.
That means you got to pay tax on this.
You don't think I file a tax return?
I didn't say you didn't file one. We're talking about what you put in it.
Well, now that Trump's in here, taxes are going to be less
Yeah,
next
they
year.
are. They
So
are.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. Nancy Pelosi will correct that problem.
Before you got back.